please understand that let me just be seated for delivering my congratulatory remarks, as also explained and mentioned by the Kim Sang-won lawmaker for the UCAI Forum. We are also putting the efforts for the UCAI Forum as a member together. For the UCAI Forum, now I'm also sitting very next to him, Mr. Kim. As you're well aware, Kim Sang-won, Mr. Kim is really good and generous and really kind for taking a lot of the friendship with all the lawmakers and colleagues. For the general election, back the time, he also probably will be serving as one of the more top the president and the executive directors next in the future as well. I'd also give a big round of applause for his dedication, commitments. And in this regard, for the UCAI Forum, I'd like to also express the Mr. Park and Mr. Kim Jong-yeon, as well as the MC and the Southeast Foundation Director Kang Yo-shi. I'd like to really express my sincere appreciation to all of you, and to Song Seok-jun, Song Yang-jung, and Ms. Choi. We are also joined by a lot of distinguished guests and the speakers as well. We are also joined by the Shin Jang-soo manager and Professor Lee Kyung-jun and Hwang Seok-jin professor and the Mr. Chung, the attorney, the Chung Jae-woo. Is really one of the key figure who can absolutely be very critical and have a lot of the criticisms on the challenges and issues in this industry as well. We are also joined by a lot of the distinct guests, but let me just skip some of all the participants today due to time constraints. For AI, we cannot really emphasize the importance of the AI anymore because the AI in the financial industry is taking probably the most proportions. And within the Korean market, as of the 2019, the size was about the 300 billion won and increasing to the more than twofold, which is about the 600 billion won back in 2021. But still, with the security issues and security system are the very key challenges, but still, the detection rate is only 1%. In this regard, we also need to improve more the tools and systems because we should not be just pursuing only outdated system and tools. That's why we have to utilize AI more and more to really take more effective measures against the fraud in the system. For the FRB of the U.S. has also noted that for the finance services, the frauds are to be definitely prevented so that the detection and prevention have been also developed from the FIB as well. But in this regard, for the high-tech services, the friend shoring, the fraud shoring, and in the financial services and system, we have to absolutely share the more techniques and technologies more and more. In this regard, as we are joined by the co-chairperson Park Kyung-yang and the CEO of Consilient, the Gary Shipman, back in April, as I remember, the U.S. and Korea, the technical partnerships and MOU were signed. So thanks to the CEO's dedication, participations, and the seminar has been more honored in today. Throughout the technical alliance between the two countries, the financial services and the measures against the financial frauds, we also have to put more wisdoms how to really prevent and detect those frauds as well. In this regard, we are also joined by the senior director and the former ambassador of the U.S. to Korea, Thomas Habat, is also joining, and it's been a long time to meet you again. It was actually 7 or 8 years ago when I met the last time in Washington. Probably there are some issues like the jet lag, but he also mentioned he's really fine. No, it's really okay. So in this regard, I'd like to also thank Mr. Thomas Habat and Senior Director because he was serving as the former ambassador, and I really hope that he can spend a very good time for the stay in Korea. And once again, let me congratulate again the opening of the forum today. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.